Okay, 5, 6. Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing today? Okay, it is a very nice day over here. If it's, listen, I don't know what time it is for you, but I hope the day overall is going good. Me, it's just the beginning, and I'm already getting hot. I need my hair up. Hold on. But the way my hair clip was sitting, it was pulling my head, pulling too much. So give me 2 seconds. Hold better. Okay, that's a bit better. No, it's not better. Yes, it's but no. Yes. Yes, this is good. Well, I have to test it in all types of conditions. I do a lot of head look. I look up a lot like this at work, under countertops, things like that. I honestly, what I do at work, I can't really picture a man doing it the way I do it. Do you get what I mean? Like, okay, there's a guy that cleans for us right now. Oh, hold on a second. I messed up. I don't know if he still cleans this or if he only cleans sometimes. He's like a come out of retirement for this shit type of guy. I don't know. He looks real serious. Okay. He's shorter than me, and I struggle with the ladders to reach the top floor's windows up there because top floor has, I think, 11 feet or 10 feet. Every other floor is like 9 foot or 8 foot, something like that. So up there, the windows are they're so high, very, very high up there. I have to stretch my stretchiest to like reach with the squeegee. Okay. So I can only imagine him, poor guy. But overall, he looks like he knows what he's doing. But his hands are ginormous because he's a man. Okay, you take those ginormous man hands and you try to move fast in the fridge, like through each little thing. Like you try to do what I can do with my small ones. Okay. And this, I feel like, I don't know. Not that I'm trying to compete with an old man. Okay. I'm just saying, even if he was younger, the size of his body and his hands, this makes him not as good as me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's genuinely my size. I feel like if I went against the best cleaning man ever, Mr. Clean him damn self, yes, okay, I feel like I would win. But it's just because I'm not a man. Men are actually far slower than women. It's very rare to catch a fast man. I don't know. They're just not as popular. Women are always faster. I think in their thinking too. In their speech, in their thinking, in their movement, women are very fast and speedy. Okay, by the way, hello. To remember what the topic was. Oh yes, this is their current thoughts and feelings about you. Okay, who's thinking about you? Because this is going to be like a mystery. We don't necessarily know who you might have came here for somebody. Well, we don't know if they're going to pop out. Okay, so we have option one, the horse. Option two, the cheetah, and option three, the raccoon. Aw, I love raccoons. I have a thing for raccoons. I think they're one of my favorite inner city pets. I want one. I've wanted one since I was a little kid. But either way, it's gonna take me about 20 minutes for the shuffle and probably about 20 minutes to pile. Maybe 15 minutes for the shuffle. Not sure. But either way, I will see you at your pick. Bye bye. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh yes, me cleaning against a man. I could beat a man cleaning any day. I'm so sorry. I'll be faster. I'll be better. And I even got nails. Not all men have nails. My nails are pretty crappy right now. Okay, look at this one. It's like completely, you can tell it just snapped right straight across. This one broke on the side of it. This one is just, this one's doing pretty good. It's a little jagged, but it's well rounded. It's got some nice length. Okay. This one is non-existent. This is the one I use the most. So it's gone. I don't know. My nails. This one guy actually told me I was on a date. This was duffel bag. All right. I went on a date with a guy and he brought a duffel bag, and inside this duffel bag was a bottle of vodka and a knife. And I'm like, fucking Thriller. Yes, bring it on. No, I was very upset inside. He would never know. I was like, this is why I don't do. Excuse you. There's nothing in there. He got a hold of his treat bag. But anyways, this guy, duffel bag, is what I call him. I ran into him later because he stalked me for a bit. He ain't anticipated a creep. Right? I lured him in. I'm proud of this. Why? I don't know. Because what are you really supposed to do when someone's stalking you? We all know the police are not going to do anything. Well, if I was the police officer, I would kind of be like, well, what can I do? I'm like, really, honestly, I put myself in that position. Like, what the fuck can I do? I mean, even if I had this power, if I had this little backpack vest on right now, what could I really do? Not a damn thing. So, okay. Like it's false sense of authority there. Okay. But overall, what is it? Yeah, so I decided to stalk him. Well, okay, hold on. I'm proud of this because it takes a very intelligent person to be able to do this. Okay, so it's like, yes, go and brush my shoulders off. Okay, yes, ladies is pimps too. Go and brush your shoulders off. Okay, basically, I could tell you it says it. So I lured him into a trap, not knowing it was him, just knowing it was a stalker. And it ended up being him. And then I handled it. And I don't know, he probably still stalks me. But now he'll never go into another trap again. He realized the stalker has become the stalky. Yes, when the hunter becomes the hunted. Yes. And I get him to do it. That's the part that probably really burns him. He's like, damn, she influenced that. She wanted that. I did that shit I thought I was doing it because I was stalking her. She was doing it because she was having me stalk her. I hate it. Done. No more stalker. That guy's got no time for me. That's fine. This is the goal. I don't know. I just see it as, listen, threats are threats. What can you do? I don't know. I don't do anything wrong to people, so I feel like this alone should keep me alive from knife attacks. Eh, I feel like, isn't that, does it not make sense? Why the hell would anyone just randomly knife somebody? I guess random attacks occur, but those are always drug related. This dog, there's nothing in it. Don't look at me like this. No, 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 don't come over here either. Stay over there. No, it's okay. Oh, stop. Don't start breathing on me. My sensor servers. Oh, it's almost sensor day. I get to change this. Stop it. Go be down. I have to go back to this arm, which I'm happy about. I did not like this one. I would forget this one was even there. Forgot about it even. This one I never forget because it's my left arm, and this dog is always coming up with making me use my left side. I have to use my strongest arm for my dog. I can't remember what I was talking about the duffel bag guy. Oh yes, my fingernails. All right. We're on this date with the knife and the vodka. And the conversation is wow. Conversation is just like, let's talk about our childhood, right? But here's how it plays out. Oh, what was it like when you were a kid? And I'm like, well, what do you exactly mean by that? Like my life? It was like I kind of just, I don't know, did things. And but the moment you start to actually talk about what it is, they cut you off and start talking about their shit. And I'm like, oh, you just want to talk about your childhood. I was like, oh, okay, go for it. Because I really don't know what to tell you about mine, but I'll kickstart your trauma dump on our first meetup ever. All right. Homeboy goes in about how much he hates his mom. I'm already like, oh my God, we're in our 30s. I did not anticipate such a conversation. On the first meetup. No, no, I did not. And with the duffel bag, I was like, this man hates women for sure. No, he hates women because of his mother. Uh, and he's like, he randomly starts acting real crazy with me, right? He tells me, he was like, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm talking about some stuff we shouldn't be talking about. I'm sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable and stuff like that. When people do that, when they assume my emotions, it lets me know that they're genuinely trying to do that. So they're sorry that they did, but they still did it. They know they did it. They were trying to do it. It didn't actually make me uncomfortable. It just made me understand a whole lot. I was like, now the knife makes sense. And I was like, and the vodka, it makes a lot of sense too. I was like, all of this is making so much sense. And once I know sense of it, I know how to get away from it. I know how to, mm. So I just sat there. I don't know. I was just his friend for the day. That's how I'll call it. Because I mean, I didn't sit there and listen for nothing. Yeah, that would be a waste of my time. Okay, to sit there and not even listen to somebody. But no, I did. I listened to him. I tried to give him some advice. He didn't want to hear it. So it was like, okay. I don't know. He got real nasty about it. I was like, okay, well, I don't know why you're telling me this then. What the fuck are you? What do you want me to do? Like, I'm a problem solver. I was like, I problem solved for you just now. I thought that's what you wanted. The fuck are you telling me all this shit for? You know what I mean? And then he's like, he cuts the conversation. And he's like, so you clean? And I was like, yeah, I love to clean. I said, this is what I like to do. I said, I made a job out of it. I made a hobby out of it. It didn't, who knows? It's my hobby jobby. All right? And then he was like, oh, you'll never have pretty nails. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm not even going to bother. But you, sir, have no idea. I have the prettiest nails in this city, naturally. I see only like a handful of other girls with naturally beautiful nails like mine. My nails are so pretty, they grow through the adversities of cleaning. They just get chopped down every now and then. Because, I mean, how do you expect nails to survive in cleaning conditions? They will break. Right? But yes, so I was like, you just met me while they were short. I was like, rude. But I didn't tell him that. What am I trying to make him attracted to me? I'm like, oh yeah, darn. Yeah, it'll never work. My nails will never. I'm sorry. Because I got rejected for my fingernails by a man who hates women. And then he tells me, ah man, he's like, I feel like I ruined the date. And I was like, no, that's nonsense. What makes you think that? You know? And then he's like, you mean it? You don't care that I started talking about all that? I was like, no, I don't care at all. I'm thinking to myself, I really do not care about that. Like, they don't know. I don't care. I don't want to date you. All right. It didn't ruin the date per se, but it definitely ruined the relationship we could ever have romantically because I cannot. No. I was already stepping outside my box by dating younger. He was like 4 years younger, but still. All right, who knows if that's even true? He might be older than me. Some of these men lie about their age and they're younger than me, but not really. Like they act younger than me, and I'm like, yeah, this is mind fuckery at its finest. All right, yeah, fuck dating. No, fuck it. All right, I go with what I see. If I want to see, I don't need to. Is that your age? Who cares? I doubt it's true. I don't believe anything anyone says anymore. Everybody's crazy. But anyways, so he tells me he's sitting there, he shakes his head. And he gets like a little dark. We're back onto the date now. So he's all like, no, no. He goes, he's like, you're just gonna hold a grudge against me forever. And I was like, what? Well, for what? For talking about your mom? I was like, that's your mom. That's not mine. I said, I don't really care if your mom was a whore. Your worries, not mine. Again, like, I don't even know how to handle this. I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase right now. What the hell? What the hell are you talking about? Holding a grudge for what? And I asked him, I said, why you got a knife? He's like, well, you never know. You could be crazy. And I was like, are you using yourself as the reflection here? Because I was like, if you think that I would waste my shot, all right, my one go, my one savage out, all right, my 1 day savage, you think I'd waste it on you? And it was like, you're psychotic. Okay, I go blow that one off. It's you know what I mean? Like I got a few people that deserve it way far more than you. And your private mother hate. That's y'all's business. I don't know. It's their family business. I don't care. He was like, you didn't hate your mom? I'm like, no, I didn't. I had a woman on the street right at the mall, the Rito Center, right? One of these main city malls. Lots of homeless people outside. There was this one lady, like she was very outlandish. Okay, well, she was batshit crazy. Right? She was holding a teddy bear. She was dressed like a child, and that was life. And she's talking to me, of course, and I'm listening, of course. And I'm smoking. I'm sharing cigarettes with her even. I'm like, would you like a cigarette? Since she was holding me up. I'll be honest. I didn't want to actually sit there and talk, but I don't mind to give the time. Service, please. But so during the conversation, she's like, so you and your family get along? I'm like, I mean, yeah. I have to turn the other cheek, but I've learned to do such things. I was like, I get along with them. I appreciate who they are and what they are and what they do and what they don't do. And, whatever. The good, the bad, and everything. They're like, he didn't rape you? And I'm like, the actual fuck? I was like, no. And I was like, and then I ping it back and I was like, did someone do something to you? And she's looking at me all like, oh God, it's one of these scenes. I see why you're holding a teddy bear walking around in the city now. I was like, no, no. I was like, no, I did not have one of those families. I was like, we just kind of all do our own thing and like judge each other over it. But then we're nice to each other and we mean it. I don't know. There's no reason to hate us. What do I want? There's no reason for me to hate my brother. I could judge him all I want. Is that okay? I could gossip about his relationship all I want. Okay. I think her name is Jenna. Okay, Jenna. Yeah, I've heard of your name, Jenna. No, I'm teasing. I know nothing about Jenna. I'd have to talk to my brother. He's too busy with Jenna for me to talk to him. So I have no idea what happened. Are they even together? My dad's like, I don't like to talk about your brother and his relationships. I'm like, I don't ever ask about them, but thank you, Father. I don't know. My dad is strange. My dad is strange. He's funny though. No, he's funny. He tells me. He's talking to me about his house, right? He's like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. He's like, I gotta do this with the taxes, I gotta do that, I gotta redo this, remodel that. And I'm just listening. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, And I'm like, yeah. What's up? And like, why is he starting a conversation? Okay, what you got my attention. And he's like, everyone needs an oasis, Nicole. And I'm sitting over here thinking I'm on FaceTime. What the fuck does that mean? And I was like, and then the only thing that came to mind was that it was for me. And I was like, hey, Dad, are you trying to say that you're going to make that house an oasis for the family? I was like, is this what you're trying to say? That's the oasis? And yeah, I don't even think he listened. Now you start talking about some other shit. That's my dad. That motherfucker, he'll listen for 2 minutes and then he's like, oh, okay, 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 no, no, I don't want to. Okay. I have issue with my neighbor. I start trying to explain to him. I don't know. He's like, no, I mean, no. Thank you for talking with me about that. I don't know. He don't like when I get loud. He's like, can you stop yelling? I'm like, I'm not yelling. He's very sensitive like this with women, I guess. I don't know. I don't ever yell at my dad. I haven't seen my dad since 2013. I don't yell at that man. But I mean, I get loud in life and I can yell about things. Yeah, whoa, 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 calm down, calm down. I'm like, calm down, no, 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 we don't need to yelling. And I'm like, can we stop? Can we just let me roar? Let me roar. Yeah, no, he never lets me roar. He really likes to pacify a bitch. No, 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 no. And women that don't like to be pacified, oh, they give him nasty. He tries. He genuinely tries. Tries to pacify me. And I'm like, oh God, he's the pacifier. All right, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll talk to myself about this one. It's too much yelling for him. It's not, I'm not even yelling at him though. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know, he takes it so personal. And I'm like, can you not take this personal right now? It's nothing to do with you. Nothing. Talking about my neighbors. Hey, Jesus. Hey. But I don't know. He's always been that way. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, yesterday went great with the vet. Oh, it went phenomenal. Oh, but then right before I went inside my gate, a creep rolled up on me and stuck his hand in my dog's mouth and got bit. Because it's like he did his job. I'm not explaining that. Well, I mean, do not explain it, but I don't got time to explain it. Right? The whole situation was exactly what the dog is supposed to do in that situation. Okay. Even down to listening to me. He listened. He listened to me when it mattered. Okay. When he was holding that man by his leg, jerking into him, getting real good. I said, hey, stop. And he let it go. And he looked at me like, oh, okay. And then that guy falls over. And my dog's like looking like, all right, back to business. He like goes over and takes a piss. And I was like, damn, well done, Cerberus. All right. The whole neighborhood did not perceive it that way because they don't want to see it as Nicole was getting attacked by some creep around the corner that's on drugs. No, they want to get mad at the fact that a creep around the corner that's on drugs that was going to attack Nicole got bit. How dare her dog protect her? And so I don't know. Nothing came of it. I had to sit there and talk to the police. I have to talk to SPCA because they need to now evaluate my yard, tell me if there's any precautions I need to put up. I need to pay extra for his registry. Stupid things like this. And it's like, that's fine. That's fine. The fact is that be scared. Be scared. Okay, but he didn't do anything. But he deserved it. Why did he deserve it? Because he went digging in his pockets, and Cerberus went, what? And went straight for him, wanted to know what's going on in there. And then the guy pushed his face away. Done. He instantly triggered, growled, yan yan yan, yan yan yan, yin yan yan. Took just a few good on him, right? He got him good. That's how I see it. And then listen, I won't even get into it no more. But still, point is that there's nothing they could do. It wasn't it was like it was he was legally correct. Genuinely to a T. So there was nothing they could do. And then they're just gonna try to secure the neighborhood more by trying to make it seem I don't know. They're gonna evaluate my yard, make sure I have it like up to certain types of lethal pet codes because he's considered a lethal pet now, so if I have to pay extra for the registry, all these things. But that's fine. He is what he is. If he is lethal, so that's fine. Let's put some respect on his name and pay extra for that motherfucker. He's extra, Mr. Extra. Okay, but either way, he's a good dog, so that's all that matters. Yeah, just came from the vet. He impressed everyone at the vet's office. No service is big day out. He was so good. Okay, either way, hello. This is their current thoughts and feelings about you. Who's thinking about you? So this isn't, you can't actually necessarily pick who you want to listen to about, but you might. Okay. So option one is the horse, option two is the cheetah, and option three is the raccoon. So how this is going to work is like we kind of just, I'm just going to explain how each energy is feeling to figure out, who it is thinking about you. And we're going to figure out what their current thoughts and feelings are about you while trying to figure out who they are. So, oof, I will see you at your pick. It'll probably be about 20 minutes. Okay, so plan accordingly, and I'll see you there. Okay. Hold on. Oh, shit. I forgot I took insulin. I don't know how well I have a Popeye's biscuit in me. I don't know how well a Popeye's biscuit's gonna. Oh, okay. Well, my insulin doesn't seem to be doing. That Popeye's biscuit seems to be doing amazing. It's like I didn't even take insulin, but I forgot to put it in my machine. I love this for this, but it's annoying. I need to get a phone. I have a crappy phone. It's not compatible with this. So I have to use this. And this thing is great. I'm told the app has like way more options. I could actually put like what I eat, I think, things like that. But for the meantime, just to get used to actually even putting that much effort into my dosing, I'm getting used to it with that thing. I'm trying to make my doctor proud. Okay, I want him to plug that into his PC and say, wow, Nicole, you took notes. And I say, yes, I did. Now let's figure me out just a little bit better. Okay, let's do this. I came with fresh laundry this time too. Okay, watch out. Confidence. The word of the day, confidence. Okay, fresh laundry is all you need. And I'm serious. I feel so confident. I walk down the street like, fuck with me. I got fresh laundry. I got a brand new washing machine. This gets me so excited. I don't know. I liked it. I like clean laundry. Anyways, option one, the horse. With the tarantula, okay, so already this person's got real heavy vibes, watcher vibes. They pay attention. This with the horse card, they're independent, they're solo. This is like wild horse, uh, you know, uh, black stallion. What else would that be? A lone wolf type energy. So the tarantula card, there's something to be feared, genuinely, whoever they are. The tarantula card, they can. This is like stalking, bullying, gaslighting. This is like going in on someone. Do you get what I mean? And but the horse card doesn't really go in on anybody. The horse card, horse, whoever this energy is, they're kind of very free range. Like they ain't worried about you. They ain't thinking about you. They ain't after you or nothing like this. But they are someone that's like that. But their natural instinct is to be off on their own. So they're very non-problematic. But there's somebody that can be a problem, essentially. This person can be a huge problem, but they're non-problematic. So they're more so just like this horse card. Okay. The knight is still young. So this person's current thoughts and feelings about you, it's just like somebody that wants to be upfront with how they are, about who they are, something like this. This person might think that you are a little scared of them. So they don't want you thinking that. They want you to understand why you might be a little scared of them. Because they're like, well, I mean, the tarantula card, they're like, I got some big energy. You know what I mean? So it's like, they're like, you're going to feel that. I don't know. But they're like, with the horse card, they're like, I can't change that. I don't know. The endurance card, hold on, you could do this. So I feel like this person basically is somebody that wants to like approach you. But the tarantula card, they don't want to scare you. They know that they have a scary energy about them or like an unreadable energy about them or a toughness about them, an aggressiveness or something, and they don't want you to misread them. Something like this. With the dragonfly card, I feel like they like you. You're someone that they think they knew in a past life. Okay, that could be like soulmates. It could be, right? But I mean, I think, in my opinion, that qualifies as a soulmate. But overall, this is like somebody that like it's like they have memories of you without actually have going and getting those memories. So they think on past lives. This person might be spiritual. Okay, the ring card, Ace of Wands, they like you. Okay, the dragonfly card. This is somebody that like thinks y'all were married in a past life. That's what it was. They think y'all used to be married, but y'all ain't married no more. The anchor card. This is somebody that like this is somebody with a past life story to tell you. That's what they're thinking on. They're thinking on their past life with you. They think they had a past life with you, and this is somebody that left you with a past life. Genuinely, they left you. I don't know. That's how the story is. They left you, and I don't know. This person, I don't know. That's funny. Self-acceptance card. You are so much more. So this person's extremely intimidating, whoever they are. And this is, I feel like, and they're trying to tell you, they're thinking about the importance of it. That's what it is. It's not so much that they're sitting there thinking on a past life with you or imagining one. They're going by, this is an energy reader for sure, but they're going by how it makes, how they, certain feelings that they have that are complex and they're like, they identify them. And it makes them it rounds it out to where it's a certain type of energy that this person deems impossible to have happened in this life, but that energy still exists with you. So they identify it as it happened in a past life. This person doesn't think it's that big of a deal to think on a past life. Like it's not that deep. For past lives are not that deep. Like if they're deep to you, they're like you're very shallow. You know what I mean? You need to get in the water and go check it out because that's like the first step. You know what I mean? So this person's extremely deep, and past lives are considered not very deep. So this person basically explores that concept easily, and and basically they see it as that's important to them in this life. Okay, and it has to do with you. They care about you. This is somebody that y'all might have broke up in this past life, and y'all ain't together in this life, but they still love and care about you. This is somebody that has spent lifetimes with you, so to speak. So they care about you, like in a deeper level that I feel like other people won't. Okay. And it's not like some weird, creepy love stuff. It's just care. So, which is love, a form of love, but still. Okay. Self-acceptance, you are so much more. So it's like this person's trying to like think how they can get you to not believe or understand what they see, but believe that you are more than what you perceive yourself to be. You are so much more. And they know you're more because of all this, past life stuff that they got going on, and how they feel like they've known you basically for a lot longer than you would expect. You know what I mean? So it's like they want you to know that you are more. I don't know, this person feels like you don't realize how powerful you are, how strong you are, how smart you are, how good you are, or anything. You don't see any of this. You know what I mean? Self-awakening, something like this. This is what they think on, how to get you to see yourself, essentially. Okay, the night is still young. They're like, we got time. This person's not pressured or rushing this. They're just thinking on this. So there's no plans, there's no plots, there's nothing coming from this person like no, they're just thinking on it like, how could I get somebody to really fully see how much they are, how much more they even are than they already think even. You might be somebody who's very self-entitled. They're like this person's like, because you should be. You know what I mean? Because of who this person knows you to be from past lives and stuff. Okay, the ship card, Ten of Swords. So this person basically, if this is somebody that has asked you like about your religious beliefs or whatever, I don't think they got much of a clear answer other than this person's deemed you probably either satanic or atheist or something like this. But your mind is locked up essentially to where you won't really fully necessarily dip this deep into past lives. So because you won't, how are you supposed to ever fully see who you are if you won't explore your history? That's how this person sees it as. This is somebody, that's what it could be. It's not only that they've known you in past lives, but they have access to Akashic records, so they can see the past lives of everything. They can see all the history, and I feel like, and they can tune into you, and you're someone really special. I feel like to this person, and also to just in general, whatever you think you are, you're 10 times more, is how this person sees it. And it's not because they're bloating you up, boasting you up or anything. It's because they see your history. They know who you are. They're like, but you'd have to believe in past lives in order to fully do that. But they're like, but I don't know, maybe there's ways. This is somebody who's trying to figure out ways to like get you to see your, what I mean, to wake you up without having to make you change your belief system. That's what it is. This person doesn't want to rock your belief systems. You know what I mean? They want to work with your belief system. So this person, who knows? The ship card, I feel like they're not actively talking with you. They're not sitting around trying. This isn't something they're genuinely problem solving on. But they think on this. And I feel like they're thinking on it now. The gentleman card. Okay. This is somebody that wants you to date them. They want to date you. But I feel like they can't date you unless you know who you are. Something like that. This person feels like dating that if you were dating them, they would maybe get you to wake up slowly. But overall, this person, you're not going to fully understand this person until you can open up your mind more. And it's all to self-accept on yourself. Okay, but the gentleman card, this is somebody that wants you to approach them for dates. Okay, they want you to know who you are. They want you to wake up. The dragonfly, it's very friendly, like this person really cares. But they're not sitting around caring so much that you have to wake up. They got to wake you up. They got to make you understand who you were. They got to reconnect you with your higher self. They don't think like this. But they can see that's what needs to be done because this person wants a relationship with you and they can't have a relationship with you while you're in whatever fuck role you're in right now in life. You can't be an NPC and date this person. And this person's like, I want to date them. And I feel like, and they feel like you want to date them too. And they're like, it's never going to work until they wake up though. And they're never gonna, oh, how do they wake up? How can I wake them up? They don't believe in past lives. Do you know what I mean? How do I explain this to them? How do I do this? Now we don't even date. We don't even talk. Who knows? This person's like their mind's too closed. But they can try to date you while you're closed minded like this. But it's not this person has to like lower themselves. You know what I mean? They have to take a role to do that and they can't. You know what I mean? This is like somebody who says, if you think I'm great, you should see how great you are. Something like that. Okay, but either way, oh, the melody card. So they think about your health. Their thoughts are, they think maybe you're not feeling well. They hate to hear this. They hate to think this. They think on this always, though, often. They think about your health often. This is somebody that wants you in good health. If you have anything bad with your health, they want you to get better soon. You ever, even if it's just a cold, they want you healthy. You know what I mean? Something like this. That they worry about this. They feel like they're thinking on what you're doing this morning too. I feel like if this is like morning time, it's making me think of a man sleeping. They're wondering if you're sitting at home in bed. They're wondering if you're alone. These are their thoughts about you. Now it's starting to get a little more romantic. Okay. This person's like, this person's fantasizing almost. That you come to them and you take them out on a date. Or you come to them and ask them on a date. You message them. You contact them and like it's who knows? They just want to be dating you again. They don't know how it's gonna go. They don't know how much. They don't know where you are. If you're an NPC still, or if you've woken up a bit, or what you're doing. They don't know your depths, but they know that you what your depths are capable of. So they still really, really, really like you, right? So I'm sitting there thinking about, oh, maybe they'll message me, maybe they'll take me on a date, da, da, da. And I feel like in the reality is that that person, which is you, is like kind of sleeping. So this is taking place while you're sleeping or something like that. You could even have a cold. But this person's like thinking on you. Like, oh, I wish they would message me. But then the reality is you won't. You're sick, you're laid up in bed, you're sleeping even maybe at the very least. You're taking a nap, you're sleeping. You ain't gonna be messaging this person. I feel like that they think on this. Endurance, hold on, you can do this. This is like somebody still trying to hold out hope if you like them. And it says karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoils, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So this is like they basically, that's all about not necessarily your relationship, but I feel like relationships that you've ever been in, I feel like they've all been very toxic relationships, even if you've only had one. I feel like you've never had like a normal functioning relationship, right? And I feel like this person offers that. And I feel like they always offer that. You guys kind of always end up connecting and getting together in life at whatever stages. And I feel like so this person's ready to let go of all sorts of things and just love on you. And I feel like, but this is like from the moment they meet you. So they still feel the same way they felt when they first met you romantically. They still have the same feelings for you. This person's feelings hasn't changed for you. They still care about all sorts of things. They care about your health. They care about the ship card. They care about going out with you. You uh, driving safe. You sleeping well. Things like this. And I feel like with the night is still young. I feel like this person's like, there's time. I don't know. This person sees it as there's time. So this person's maybe wanted to date you for a while or been trying to date you for a while. But there's a sense of where this person, you have to somehow elevate more to like fully be at peace with this person. Something like that. And they can't really wake you up. I mean, they're trying, but they can't traditionally wake you up. You're like this is somebody that can speak it spiritually and make you understand. You don't speak spiritually. So this person kind of needs to know what you do speak so they can speak it that way. This person can translate things like that. This person basically wants to read for you. They want to like read to you about you, to you, so you know who you are. But they don't know how to necessarily go about doing that. You know, they don't know your lingo, something like this. Or they've tried a few different lingos. I don't know. But their current thoughts and feelings about you, they're wondering if you're single, if you're sleeping alone, and they're hoping you're well. And if you're in any relationships, they're just hoping they're not bad relationships. This person wants you with a really good person or nobody. That's how this person sees it. And this person wants to be with you, but they're not pushing themselves on you. They feel like you know they want to be with you, so you would approach them if you wanted to be with them. And they're like, and there's a bunch of reasons they can see why you wouldn't want to be with them because there's like a clash here. Like this person's belief system clashes with yours drastically. And I feel like, but neither are wrong, probably, you know? So that's why it comes down to just translation. So overall, this person's not a karmic. but they kind of are in its own rights. Like this person's gonna you're gonna meet this person and you're gonna start having all sorts of things change and happen in your life because your subconscious is catching up with your conscious and things like this, and you're gonna be doing a lot of self-discovery and understanding yourself more, right? And this is gonna bring in all sorts of karmic changes, good and bad, you know? And I feel like, but so it's like meeting this person is what causes all these changes, but this person themselves is not a karmic relationship. Okay, it's one where they are triggered to wake you up or whatever. They're not triggered. They trigger you to wake up somehow. This is somebody that triggers you, but they know so much about you and them as a relationship in the past that it's like there's a sense of like they're the only one that can do this. Do you get what I'm saying? So they're going to do that. They're going to wake you up. They're going to do what they're doing. And karmic relationship, they don't care how you view them. They're doing what they got to do to try to wake you up because that's what they're supposed to do. Something like this. And it's all about the belief systems. If they could just tell you in a way that you could understand, you would understand. This is like somebody who's like, whatever it is you think on your own independently about reality and life, they're like, you're right. They're like, it's the same thing this person's thinking, stuff like that. They're like, we're just not understanding each other. We're just not speaking the same lingo. We're not looking through the same type of lenses, something like that. So this person will find what lens to use to talk to them eventually, which is you. Okay, Avril Lavigne, My Happy Ending. Okay, so this person, if they hear about if you got a breakup, they're mad. They don't like it. They don't like to hear if you have a breakup with a girl because they see it as any girl that doesn't stay with you is a terrible girl because you're a great guy. Something like that. Like any girl that doesn't stay with you is no karmic bitch. Fuck that. Nope. Terrible person. Something like this. And it's because they know that you're a great person in a relationship or something like this. You're a great guy to be with. So overall, they see you as a happy ending. This is kind of like you and this person end up together, something like this. But it's only after you've reached a certain self discovery, um, growth, age, something like a maturity. Once you figure some things out personally. But this person is the only way you'll ever even reach that point. And this person wants you to see who you are and how much you're so much more than what you've been led to believe or and even what you think you are, even in your private thoughts. And this person just the only way for them to explain it to you is in a way you wouldn't believe. So they have I mean they've worked on other ways, but this is the only person that can ever elevate you like this. And I feel like the only reason they're even the dragonfly card, the only reason they've somehow flown into your life is because you're asking for the elevation. So this person is a karmic until the day they're not. And the day they're not, they're your happy ending. You're their happy ending. There's you know what I mean? Like, but the night is still young. This person's like, they're ready for you. They understand the situation, but you have to catch up with them. And there's a sense of like them respecting that you like there's a stubbornness maybe, or they didn't say it properly or something. So they're giving you time while they figure it out. They see it as the day you come back and talk to them is the day, you know what I mean? The day they're not a karmic no more, the day they're not having to teach you anything, the day they're not trying to explain anything to you, the day your updates are done, basically. Like, I don't know, whatever updated thinking they're giving you or something. And I feel like it's all about who you are. It's like not really about anything else. But it could be something so deep about who you are to where it incorporates a whole lot of everything else. Okay, so either way, they want to let you know that they're a big deal, but so are you. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed. I think that was pretty nice. Okay, I like that one. Hold on. Okay, the insulin is starting to take hold. Ah, okay, option two, the cheetah. Oh my gosh, with the tarantula. This is already making me laugh because I'm seeing, I don't know which one you are, but one of you is the cheetah and one of you is the tarantula here. The cheetah runs from the tarantula. The tarantula thinks it's running because it's a cheater. and he got caught. You know what I mean? Like, there's like some type of soap opera brewing between these two, but they got a lot of passion for each other, whoever they are. It's the same color palettes and scales almost, the same colorings in the background. Okay, so whoever you are, a lot of this is going to mirror for you too. But basically, this person really likes sunrises and sunsets. They like the sky like this. This is somebody that likes meteor showers. Okay, there's like I don't know, like I want to say not a crush, but like there's like a light romance in the air. All right. Excuse me. The night is still young. It's almost like these two are on a date and everything's going great. There's a sunset. Now there's some stars. The night's still young. It's only like 10 p.m. What do you want to do? And I feel like something happened. I don't know. This tarantula and cheetah, they go their separate ways. Okay. That's making me think of the Lovers and Friends song. But that has nothing to, these two go their separate ways, like the date ends or something, right? And this tarantula card, whoever this is, who's thinking about you, I think it might be this tarantula. This person thinks that you go on a date with them and then you go not home, you just go off and go sleep around. Wow, this is gossipy. This is gossipy. Okay. This cheetah card, it's all about this cheetah. And I feel like, and that's you. But you could be the tarantula here and you could be across from you. But we'll see how this plays out. So basically, this tarantula thinks that that person's just a big cheater. And I feel like, and they try to take him seriously. But the tarantula card just can't. They're a hair trigger. They can tell. It's like, and they could be wrong because they really like this guy. They want to be wrong. They feel like they're being overly cautious, or you know what I mean? They feel like they're like, if you're looking for a problem, you're gonna find one type of thing. So this person feels like they might be looking for no reason. But the cheetah card, I feel like this person might be a cheater, which is you. You could be the cheater, you know? But you feel like, I mean, this person feels like, oh yes, they come and hang out with me, and then the night is still young. So then they go off and do something else after. You know, they got enough time to fit 2 dates in, something like this. And this person's like, they feel like they're being too tired. And they're like, this sucks. They're like, so this is somebody I feel like they're gonna maybe try to take you out in the daytime, go out and hang out with you in the daytime. This might be somebody that's like trying to get to know you. You guys are like dating. There's a sense of cheating. So you guys are in some type of relationship. You're probably already having sex, things like this. So there's a sense of like you're not, but they're not. They could like they don't feel like you're the only one. Like they're the only one you're talking to or anything like this. They feel like you're. And if this is just somebody that you're chatting with. This is just how they're picking up the conversation. They're not hanging out with you like in person. They're hanging out with you in a chat room and they're talking to you directly. They're sharing space with you somewhere and they're talking with you. They feel like if you put them down, oh, I have to get going because of this or something like that. The night is still young. This person's like, they are instantly triggered. And they're like, they're talking to other people. And I feel like in this person, like I said, they really like you. But this person feels like you're talking to other people. Something like this. Camilla Cabello, never be the same. So basically, whoever this spider is, right, the tarantula here, they get triggered. They think this other person's doing something behind their back, talking to other people behind their back at the very least, if not actually like in person, like this person's dating them. They go on a nice romantic date and then they go on another date in the evening with someone else or something. You know what I mean? So there's like a spying aspect. This person spies on this person eventually, something like that. Never be the same. I feel like and they might have been cheating on him. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. So basically, their current thoughts and feelings about you that they're too good for you. You're a cheater. You're some guy that sits around and talks to multiple women. You're just an obstacle on their way to find Mr. Right. You're just another fake. You're just another wannabe Mr. Right. Something like that. Like they got nothing but like They don't want to say anything mean to you because they really, really like you and they want you to be Mr. Right. They want to be wrong, you know? But that's how they see it. They never be the same. I don't know. The only person that's going to be able to change this person's outlook on what you do, this person's marked you as a cheater. You could have just talked to them a few times and they basically see it as you're either cheating on somebody and talking with them behind that your person's back, or you're talking to multiple people and you're single, but you're not. Like but you're sitting around talking to multiple people and this person's like was trying to pursue you. Or you say you're single, but then like you started talking to other people, but this person was talking to you first. So there's, you know what I mean? There's a sense of like games being played. And they're like, that's what cheaters do. Cheaters sit around playing games all day. So this person's like, this person will play games with you. They sense games with you. They take off on you. They're like, that person's nothing but that type of person. The cheetah card. A game player. A player from the Himalaya. Yeah, that one. Okay. Who says that? Someone says that. It makes me laugh. A few people say that, I think. Either way, point is, that's what they marked you as. And the only person that can change their perception on who you are is yourself. And the dragonfly card, this person's kind of hoping you'll come around, you know? Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Plus the ascending card, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. So this person approached you because they're looking for someone to merge with and get serious with. They feel like you're not a very serious energy, so they're out of here. And they even feel like it's because you're actually cheating on somebody with them. Because this is them ascending on you. And this is you still chasing after them. So this person's like, I picked up that you're cheating and you're like, got me as a side piece. And now I'm taking off on you. You know what I mean? So why are you chasing me? This is what they're wondering. Why are you chasing me? Aren't you happily married? This is how they view you. And it's funny because I have a feeling with this ending card, this person's got a very strong perception. So whatever they perceive, it's not like the imagination. This is actual like perception and knowing and facts and things like this. If they have no, like their perception will override. You get what I mean? So energetically. So what they think of you as is how the world will still treat you. So I feel like whatever this person has casted over you is what they think you are, is how the world's going to treat you, whether you're that way or not. And I feel like it's because they've moved off away from you, and it'll never be the same. Your life is never going to be the same after meeting this person because of how they perceive you, and you allow them to perceive you that way because you don't correct their perception. And they, there's nothing they can do about that. They're out of there. And then I feel like you're chasing them though. This is how they're feeling. They're feeling like, oh, but they're why are they chasing me? The dragonfly card. They're like, why do they want to? What is that? Was I wrong? Is that why they're chasing me? This person doesn't know. Okay, the servant card. I feel like this is somebody that's very pleasing, very polite. Okay, I feel like this person's looking for preparing for union. Like I said, they're looking for Mr. or Mrs. Right. Most of you, this is a woman, so she's looking for Mr. Right. And she is Mrs. Right. That's how she sees it. If this is a man, if this happens to be a man, they're Mr. Right. And they're like, and you're just pretending to be Mr. or Mrs. Right for them. And they're like, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep looking for who, you know what I mean? They're calling them in. They're trying to call in a soulmate. And they're like, and you're running towards me. They're like, are you my soulmate? They're wondering if you're the soulmate, if you're their, you know what I mean? If you are Mr. Right, if they were wrong, but they'll never change their perception on you if you never catch up. Like there's a sense of like you got to catch this person, you know? And it's like this person's not even playing runner chaser games. This is just what happens. This person's looking this way now, uh, seeking, preparing themselves for union because they already tried looking your way and you failed them. You cheated on them. You weren't interested enough in them. You rejected them. You did something. So they went this way and they're still looking for what they thought they saw in you. And this person, the servant card, I feel like they're real quick to turn around and be like, is it you? Or was I wrong? Like, this is somebody that wants to know. This person wants to know your feelings about them. They want to know if they were right or wrong. They want to know how you feel about them. They want to know all these things. If you like them, if you want to be with them, they want to know these things. But they're not going to turn around and ask unless you actually can catch up to them and actually talk to them and say something to them. Get a hold of them or whatever. Unless you actually speak up for yourself, they're like, it is what it is. And it'll never be the same for you, but it's life is still the same for this person. They're still out there doing exactly what they were doing before they met you. Okay, hear me out. I feel like you're not the first person that they've met that's done this or behaved this way or fooled them or something. So it's not that this person's real quick to give up. It's just that they don't really hold on to things. They see it as if you are Mr. Right, it'll happen. You'll catch up. You'll do it. You'll figure it out. You're Mr. Right. And they're like, and if you're not, they'll find him looking this way. They're not going to sit there and keep staring at you, though, and expecting you to become him or anything like this. This person's like, you've already shown signs that you're not him. So they're like, no, no, Mr. Right doesn't do those things to me. Or something like this. So that's why this person's like, but I could be all wrong. This person with this passion here, I told you they really, really like you. With this, I feel like they could easily let their emotions get in the way and they could just be wrong. Okay? This is somebody that could get real upset with you real quick, like with the whip card. They're looking for their soulmate. And you get this person real upset real quick. This person feels like you might be talking to someone else instead of them while you like say you're talking with this person, you guys are having a conversation, then all of a sudden you cut the conversation off. That's it. They're like, oh, they instantly like, no, he's going to go talk to somebody else. Whatever you told them, they're like, that's bullshit. But they're not going to say anything to you. I feel like they're just going to feel it and then process it alone and then adapt to it. So the Jack of Wands, they feel like you might be somebody who's like the Jack of Wands in this situation. Like you're looking around, you're browsing, like it's kind of like Knight of Wands energy. They're like you're sleeping around or you're just looking for fun. This person's like, I ain't looking for none of that. They're like, I'm looking for Mr. Right. And they're like, you allured me, I got attracted to you, but you're not Mr. Right if you do those things to me. They're like, so I'm gonna go find him. Something like this, the dragonfly card. They feel like, what I mean? This is like somebody trying to call in their soulmate. And I feel like they're calling you in. And this person's literally like, if I'm calling you in, you're gonna have to ask yourself why. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're like married and I'm a side piece and or you're dating me, but you're dating three other women too, or like who knows what you're doing. Like, you know what I mean? They sense that you're trying to play them. So they're like, you're just trying to play me. Mr. Right don't try to play nobody. He doesn't need to. Mr. Right's bored. You don't need to play nobody. He's looking for real shit. Something like that. Because this person, like I said, they're Mrs. Right. So they know what they're doing so that they can ping and know exactly what the male version of them would be doing too. So they're basically like, but I could have misread you. You know what I mean? The Jack of Wands with the whip card, they're like, you could be soulmate. They're like, but I'm looking for soulmate. They're like, and they were, it's not that they thought you were soulmate, it's just that you grab their attention, so they approach. And they're looking for soulmates. So once they feel like, oh, this isn't that, they take off. And I feel like in the relationship, I feel like it's never going to be the same. I feel like unless you speak up. I don't know, the Crossroads card, Queen of Pentacles. So I said, this person keeps moving. And I feel like, and they're fast. The cheetah card, I feel like the cheetahs are fast too. But if you can't catch up to this person, it's because they're faster. I don't know what's faster than a cheetah, but it's just a faster cheetah. It's a more in shape cheetah, dare I say. But either way, this person's on their path to like doing whatever. This person's just living their life and they're looking for Mr. Right, right? And they find you on this path. They like you. They still think of you. Whatever pulled them in to think that you were right for them still remains. But they can see that there's many things that are clearly wrong with you. Or you just made it seem that way. Maybe you behaved weird. Overall, this person has only what they're one side on that. They're one-sided on this, and they know it. But they have nothing to go off of other than their one side. And like I said, their perception's so strong that they formulate this opinion of you, and now everybody else agrees. They're highly influential, this person. This is somebody that can live in the middle of nowhere and people would still copy them energetically because of how powerful their perception is. Okay, this is a big time influencer. And I feel like, and they just see it as they're looking for, you know what I mean? They're looking for their soulmate. Okay. So cooperation, take the hand offered or asked. So this person's very cooperative. You know what I mean? I feel like if you were to ever approach them and try to like be like, no, I do like you. If you were to ever start to try to court this person, they would see it as they were already wrong because they see you as you're never going to try to approach them. You're never going to try to court them. The ring card, you'll never get serious with them. The dragonfly card, you're kind of a sleep around. You know what I mean? You're very floaty with relationships. You might even have like six different sleep around women that you sleep with or something. Real casually. They're like, none of that is them. None of that is what they're looking for. You know what I mean? They're looking for somebody who's looking for somebody like them. You know what I mean? Because they're looking for somebody like them. And I feel like, and they find you and they feel like, oh, maybe this person's like me. There's something triggers them up and makes them think you are. And I feel like, and then something makes them see, maybe you're not. So then they leave, but they have an opinion on you now. And that opinion will stick. Okay? And I feel like, this person's not even doing it to you on purpose. I'm letting you know that the only way for you to fix that is by actually clearing this person's perception of you. And until you do that, I feel like your life's never really going to be the same. Everyone's going to constantly treat you like a cheater. And it's because this person's telling everybody what you've done to them, what you did, and everyone's making their own opinion on the matter. And they're like, oh yeah, no, he definitely is this, that, or the other. Oh yeah, no, he's definitely that, or the other. Oh yeah, no, you're right, he's definitely this, that, or the other. You know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, so I gotta keep him moving. You know what I mean? So this, but like I said, this person's real quick to be like, but if your soulmate, they're like, I would hear you out. The cooperation card, take the hand off for ask. If they're wrong, you'll know it. Your life's never going to be the same. Your life would have already been that way if it's real. You know what I'm saying? So the only person that can clear the air with this person is you. And the ascending card, I feel like they're not even waiting around for it or expecting it or trying to get it. This person isn't even really sitting around thinking too much on you. I feel like on that type of matter, like any of this cheetah energy, I don't know. This is so, I don't know. Basically, you would have to clear the air with this person. Okay? I hope you enjoy. Okay? The biscuit. It was so good. Popeyes has such good biscuits. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Okay. Option three, the raccoon. Okay, plus the tarantula. Okay, already. I feel like you're this tarantula here. And whoever's thinking about you is this raccoon. This raccoon is so sweet. This raccoon's very single, whoever they are. The night is still young. I feel like they might be younger than you. This is somebody that might be a little younger than you. I feel like not much though. You wouldn't know it. You guys look the same age group. They're not younger than you by some type of, no, they're a peer. You guys are like in the same decade. You know what I mean? Like something like this. Like you might be in your 30s. This person's in their 30s. Everyone in their 30s kind of looks the same. You know what I mean? So it's like, but they're younger than you, like factually somehow. But I feel like, but they're not timid. Raccoons are not timid. They're pretty vicious. Okay, and they got opposable thumbs, but they got really, really weak arms like T-Rex. Okay, but overall, they're very family oriented, but very singly. Like they're not like colony type animals. They're single until they meet their mate. They meet their mate and then they make babies. The babies grow up and take off. These two end up making more babies. The babies grow up and take off. It's all about the family with this with it's all about the partner with raccoons. And then it's all about taking care of the responsibility of the family until they're old enough. And then they get back to being just them again. And then they end up with more babies, things like this. So this person somebody that like values the relationship with the person. I'm not sure how deep they are, but that makes but it basically if the relationship with the person is no good, then nothing you make with them is going to be very good. So this person tries to always like if this was a woman, she's not going to be the type of wife to ignore the husband to take care of the kids and put him on pause. Like she incorporates him as a priority because she knows that that's how you keep the dynamic strong. And the man is the same way. And it's not that they don't prioritize kids, it's just that they see it as you have to prioritize from the top in order for it. You can't just, it doesn't function that way. And that's just how these raccoons think, right? And they're very caring. They're very protective even. They protect their children. You know what I mean? But once their kids are grown, they're out of there, just like any other type of thing. Like, they want to leave, dare I say. So the journey, wheel in the sky. This person might like old rock music. Okay. I feel like they sit around and listen to this. They might be listening to some rock right now. But I feel like they're very quiet. This is a very quiet person. They might be bigger than you. Because I'm picturing like how when you pick raccoons up and they end up being much bigger than you anticipated, like they're big. And like so I picture somebody like handing a raccoon to somebody and he's really big. It's a very big raccoon. Okay, the room card. I feel like this guy likes to go out at night. This is gonna be a guy. They like to go out at night and walk around. They kind of like to. This person might, when they were younger, they might maybe like a teenager or something like that, real young, a young adult. I feel like they might have been a burglar at some point. Raccoons, remember, they're known to be burglars. This person's maybe very good at burglaring. They might be a very good thief, but that doesn't mean they are one. You know what I mean? They're just a skill set. They might be very good at like pickpocketing, things like this. And I feel like, and they're all, person probably really loves when people feed them. Like when people, it just probably makes him. This guy can afford his food, obviously. But if someone's like, "Hey, I'll buy you dinner," he's probably, "Yes, I love that." I don't know. He probably just loves to be treated to dinner. Go buy, he could probably buy. You know what I mean? He could buy whatever he wants. He's a grown man. Okay, but I feel like, but just the fact that somebody fed him, didn't charge him for nothing, just fed him. They shared their food with him. Oh my God, this is so nice. This makes him feel so good. Okay, so if you've ever shared food with this person, like God, you touched their soul with this. You touched their spirit animal with this one. Okay, so this person thinks about spirit animals. They like animals. This might be somebody that likes to learn about animals, things like this. All right, now what they're thinking about you. I feel like that you're Mrs. Raccoon. This is Mr. Raccoon and you are Mrs. Raccoon. They like you. They make the family with you. They want to make the great relationship with you. And then if we have babies, is it's not like raccoons sit there and do planned pregnancy. No, this is what I'm saying. So this person's very instinctive. But they want to have great relationship with you. And then if babies happen, he sees it as they'll naturally be great because the relationship's great and then they'll grow up and take off and they might just accidentally have babies with you here and there like but they're not, you know what I mean, like this is somebody who doesn't even need to get married to feel married, you know what I mean, like they like bonded with you, they feel a bond with you, you're their raccoon. Okay, but wheel in the sky, I feel like this person might be homeless or was homeless or something. The room card, I feel like they got used to this. This is one of the reasons why they maybe like to be outside so much at night and go out at night. This person's up a lot at night. And I feel like, but they're alone. Okay. They're not up with friends. They're not, I mean, maybe online friends, but they're not, so they don't have people over. They're not at someone else's house. They have no relationship going down. Okay, the anchor card. I feel like a lot of people try to anchor and get with this person. With the dragonfly card, they try to get to this person's heart. This is a good man. That's what it is. A lot of witches are after him to get in his head and like, you know what I mean, and control him and have them be their lackey, their husband. You know what I mean? A lot of women are after this man for this. This is one of the reasons why he doesn't really, I feel like this man doesn't really socialize with too many women. He doesn't trust women because of what they've done to him. Okay, but then here you are being a woman, okay, and they trust you, they like you, they're bonded with you. You know what I mean? They're like, well, how am I bonded with you? You guys might have similar eyes. Oh, this person has dark eyes for sure. They're like real deep dark eyes. You must like their eyes. If you've never seen their eyes, you definitely would. I don't know, you would find like home in their eyes, a peace in their eyes. There's a sense of like you look in this person's eyes and it makes you feel good. You know what I mean? You don't feel like you need to look away or nothing. You could look into them. You know what I mean? Even if they like a thing, I'm picturing them being really dark, like this raccoon's eyes, right? Because yeah, you can barely see it, but he's got his little eyes in there. Okay, so I feel like you definitely like this about them. I don't know, even if you can't like see into them, you can still look into them, something like that. Okay, be lighthearted, finding out things come to light, adapt, change, and heal. So this is somebody that might have been a little toxic to you. Okay, the night is still young. They feel like they can repair this, they can fix this. They didn't realize they have a bond with you until they broke the bond. You know what I mean? Until they until they did something to expose that there was a bond. They had no idea they were bonded to you. They just kind of liked you. The tarantula card, I feel like this person can be a little intense. Okay? Okay, this is a very solo energy, so I feel like, and they're very independent, like, and not cowardly. This raccoon's being like this, but this is like when he's trying to approach women per se, or even just approach you. He's trying to look cuddly. He's trying to look, non-threatening. He's trying to have you look into his eyes. He's trying to make you look past his bad boy demeanor. You get what I'm saying? This guy might sell drugs or something like this. But he's got, you know what I mean, the raccoon card. He does something. He's up all night for a reason. All right. And I feel like, but he's not doing nothing to himself that's bad. Like he's not up all night because he's on drugs. He might be up all night because he's got to go serve drugs. Jesus. You serve drugs? Mr. Raccoon, are you a drug dealer? Listen, hear me out. That would make sense why so many women are trying to be with you. All the women want to be with the dope boy. They think this is like the pinnacle of their hood rat career, is if they get with the dope boy. And it's like, it's pathetic because they all smoke dope, and it's like we know why you want the dope boy. You're on dope. You want a subscription to dope for life. You want to just trade your pussy for dope. We know the cheeseburgers and go. No, I'm teasing, but the raccoon card. I feel like this guy is he does have this nice, lighthearted kindness to him, right? He's got witches after him trying to get him to become their husband, their lackey. And then he's got drug addict women and prostitute type women, like trash energy like this, trying to get with him because of what he can give them and what he can get them. And I feel like, and then he's got sexual deviants out here trying to get him up their butt because of this. What is this poor raccoon? No, this raccoon needs a really good home. I feel like this raccoon is not homeless, right? But there's a sense of where they don't really want to be home. Whatever they're living is maybe a temporary situation. Without it, they are homeless type of thing. And they just don't like being there. The hope card, they'd rather be anywhere else but there. So this person wanders the streets. They might have used to sell dope. They don't anymore, but their lifestyle is kind of like it could easily be misinterpreted because they're doing stuff in the night. The night is still young. I feel like the moment the sun goes down for this person, they get alive. They come alive and they're happy. This is their happy time. They like to play video games maybe this time. They like to do some maybe housework, do some laundry. They're more active in those hours. And with the tarantula card, it's sunset and sunrise they really like as well. I feel like this is when they like to eat. I don't know. Okay, so either way, wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I feel like day after day after day, I feel like this person's, they're alone. I feel like they think about you every day. Okay. I don't know, the room card. This person wants to leave where they're at because they don't like being there. They're unhappy there. And they want to come over and visit you and see you. The anchor card. This is like somebody that doesn't like to leave their house, but they feel like they don't even have a house, but they do. But they feel like they don't have what I mean? They don't have a home of their own. They don't have a comfortable environment. Like they might be living with a roommate, you know what I mean? And then the roommate is having issues with other things there. Like there's something around them that they can't change, and it makes being home not fun, like at all. And I feel like so now they're wandering around, and I feel like it's almost like they might wander down your area. That I feel like it's just to maybe see if they see you, bump into you, wheel in the sky. I feel like they think on this all the time. They're not constantly out at night looking for you, but they kind of low key are. If they're gonna be out, they're gonna go try to put themselves somewhere where they can maybe find you. But they know that this will never happen like in a million years. I feel like because it's in the middle of the night and you wouldn't be walking around. You know what I mean? But still, they want to be near you. They want to be close to you. This is like somebody you have no idea. They're always kind of close to you by chance and also just by the bond. That's by the chance too. Like they'll by chance be really close to you. You won't even realize it. They won't know it either. But if you had a way to GPS each other, you would see like, oh wow, they're like right over there. I could kind of feel that. I feel like this person feels that too. It's kind of like with your dog when when you leave and when you're going to be coming home, he already can tell. You know what I mean? So it's like there's this type of bond with you guys, and it's not like some trauma bond or nothing because I feel like you guys just met each other. Okay, but the ring card, I feel like they think about doing something with this bond. They think about you. This person wants to hang out with you. This person wants you holding them. This person wants to walk up to you like a big cute raccoon and have you just pick them up and hug them and squeeze them. This person wants to hug you. They think about hugging you, squeezing you. I feel like doing like it. Like I said, this man's bigger than the woman. This raccoon's pretty big. So this it's like they're hugging and lifting you almost. Like they really, really like you and miss you. I don't know. This might be somebody that made you feel like they don't like you or something. The raccoon card, I feel like they conceal how they feel. Okay, but they want you to find out. They want you to know. They want these things to come to light. They feel like it'll adapt and change the relationship and heal, like whatever. I don't know. This is like somebody that wants to get closer to you. I don't know. And like I said, they don't like to leave the house. They gotta like drag their leg to get out of their comfort zone. But their house right now is not comfortable. So they could be out right now. Like it depending on what time it is. They could be out right now or they were out all night and now maybe now they're coming home to go to sleep because now it's gonna be quiet or something. I don't know. But the night is still young. I feel like this is they sit around, I feel like, and think about you all night while they're wandering around, wherever they're wandering. I feel like if they are home, they're just wandering around on the internet. Okay, love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Okay, that's what the dragonfly card. This person wants to kind of leave you a message. I feel like, but like a sign. They want to give you a sign that they want to call you, that they're in love with you, that they like you, that they got this bond for you, that they care about you, that they want you to be their partner, their missus to their mister. You know, like the journey, wheel in the sky. I feel like, but they don't know how to do this. And it's like every day is the same for this person. It's almost like they have a daily routine that they just do every day. And it prevents them even from calling you. Something like that. But yet it kind of doesn't. Like they very well could. No, the enemy card. Okay, not if they got an enemy around here. Okay, so I feel like this person is in love with you. They want to call you and tell you and like let you know. They want to send you a text message and let you know. But they're not going to say that. I love you. I miss you. I'm thinking of you and I'm letting you know. They're not going to say that. They should just say that. I feel like that would be hilarious, but they will not. Okay, but they're going to say it some other way, like hint it. They're going to give you a sign that they're thinking of you. They love you. All right, and something with the enemy card. If you have any enemies in your life right now, they know about it. This is somebody that knows about it, knows about things, drama in your life. Okay, so you have somebody, the enemy card, and they're like stalking you, genuinely, watching you, paying attention to you. The tarantula card. Okay, they're no good. They're out to harm you. They have a knife in their hand. You see how that man's having a knife? I feel like they're out to harm you or someone you're with or anything like that. I feel like it's you. They're out to harm you specifically. The nightingale. I feel like, okay? And then the vulture card. They hear about this. This person, this raccoon. This raccoon hears about that. They're the vulture card. I feel like it's raccoons. Mr. Raccoon! He comes with a herd of raccoons, apparently. This raccoon owns a colony of raccoons or something. He's like king rac. You're king of the raccoons? Oh my God, this is too cute. I wish I knew where I put it. I think I put it in my little wooden box up there, right? I bought a sticker that was called the King of Trash. And it was made to look like a tarot card, and it was a raccoon in a trash can, and it was the cutest thing ever. Paid like $5 for that fucking sticker. Now, I don't know what people think stickers are. It's a sticker. Why is it so expensive? But overall, It was the most cutest fucking sticker ever. And that's this guy. He's king, he's not king of the trash. No, he's just king of the raccoons of the night. He's king of the night, whatever. And he loves you. And I feel like it's like a one call thing. You give him a call and he's gonna answer. Even if he's blocked you, if you message him some other way, he's gonna answer. He's hoping for it even. This person might have if this person's ever blocked you, they probably already unblocked you. You just don't know it. But overall, they know about something, some type of plot against you. You see, look, there's a person walking down the street. That's you. This is the other person. They're watching you come down the street. They're waiting for you. Genuinely. I feel like red alert. That is really there's no more interpreting it. There's no downplaying it. That's literally what's around the corner for you, right? And this person's like, I'm only one call away, and they'll handle that person. They know who that person is, and they're plotting on you genuinely. And I feel like to hurt you. And I feel like in this person, I don't know, they I feel like something about making a sign, giving a sign. I feel like they know who did this to you, and I feel like they got a sign. They're gonna back off, something like this. They got your call, they got your message. They feel it. There's a bond between the two of you. So I feel like if you had anything happen with like anyone, a random person on the street, a neighbor walking by being nasty, um, a really suspicious day at work, whatever it could be, right? And you felt endangered at all, or like it could have been dangerous, or oh wow, that as dangerous as I thought it was, felt it. I feel like they feel when you go through that, like an actual like something happening to you. So it's like they get triggered to get closer to you. So it's like this person won't even know where you're at. It's not like they get closer to your house, they know where you live and they're humming over there. No. You could be somewhere else completely in the city, and if you have some danger around you and you pick up on it, they're naturally going to be somehow gravitated to near to you. Okay, it could time out to where it's by your home, but it could happen anywhere. This person's that connected to you. But I feel like from love, right? I'm picturing like those little cans, the can machine, not machine, where you do the telephone with the string and the cans. Okay, this is kind of like you guys have like a connection, the heart connection. All right, so this person feels that. But either way, they know who did this. This person, the tarantula card, this person's the king, like genuinely. So he's got lots of power. So even if it's just his own power and his own pinky, I feel like he looks into this situation because it bothers him, because he loves you. He protects you. You guys haven't had no babies yet, but y'all are still together. This is how this person sees it. Y'all are like partnering up. Okay, so you're his little partner, right? And he feels this. And he's like, no, not happening. I don't know. Love call. I feel like he gave them warning signs. He might have even called them and gave them exact thorough instructions. There's a power that this man has over your enemies. I feel like you got multiples, and this person's got power over that. You tell them, all it takes is one call. You tell them about this problem, and they'll handle it right away, instantly. And I feel like they're suspecting the problem, they're getting info about a problem that you're having, and they're handling it still from whatever they see. But I feel like, but love call, they're like, all you gotta do is tell me, call me, tell me what's going on. I don't know, this person's loving God, they would love to get a call from you. They're like sitting around fantasizing that you call them. Okay. The sun card. Okay. They feel like this is somebody that wants to like wake up to you, go to sleep with you. You know what I mean? They want to make a home with you. This person feels like they need to make a home, but because of where they're living, they don't like it. So they want to go somewhere else, make a home somewhere else, and they're like, invite you over and maybe have you help them make a home. You guys can make a home together, but it'll be his home. You know what I mean? But you guys, you know what I mean? The home. Let's make me think of a homemaker. This man likes to be home. This man might like to do home things like cooking. He might not like cleaning. Nobody seems to like cleaning, but he likes cooking maybe, or has thought to maybe try it. He likes laundry. He might like vacuuming. He might like yard work. Very fundamental man for life functions. And I feel like there's something about the housemaker. I feel like this man is somebody who stays home a lot, and they want you over at their house. I don't know. But they don't have necessarily their own house to bring you to. Okay, and I feel like, but that's the truth of the matter. This person wants to give you a call and tell you, I want to be with you, but I can't be with you like that. They're like, but you know, I mean, I'll be your raccoon. I'll take care of your enemies. I hear you got some enemies. They're like, I heard about what's happening to you. This person hears about your gossip. This person must know somebody in your work or in your neighborhood or in your social circle. They know about this person knows somebody that you know somehow, and they hear from that. They're like, oh shit. And I feel like, and they instantly are just gonna protect you. They're gonna do something about that. I feel like, but only within their own like jurisdiction. This person's not gonna go crazy. They're like, but if you want me to go crazy, I will. You just gotta tell me. I don't know. They give you this power. You have like a power over them. They would listen to you. You can control this person. You can command this person. It's more than a pleasure for them. This person, like, they're in love with you. So they see it as it's a pleasure for me to take care of something for you. You know what I mean? Something like that. You ask this man to, hey, could you maybe help me with the yard? Man, he would love to do this. He's like, I love doing yard work and I love you. So yes. I would do it for free. I would do it like who cares? You know what I mean? You find a guy that loves to drive his car. You ask him, hey, can you maybe give me some rides? Sure, I'll do it for free. I love to drive. I love any excuse to drive this car. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like they have any excuse to do it, and they love you. Okay, but that's it. The tree card with the enemy. I feel like okay, that's about health. This person thinks about your health. They see you. This is making me think of the song. I think it's called I'm a Joker or Joker. I don't know. I think it's Steve Miller Band. I can't remember. But this guy wants to shake your peaches. Yes, something like that. This guy's very turned on by you. Okay, this guy sees you as somebody that's got tons of options. Okay, they're like they see you as something so like desirable by men type of thing. Because and I feel like, and of course they naturally desire you too. But I feel like that this person has a bond with you. It's deeper. They don't just desire you. They care about you. They love you. They want to make a life with you. Okay, but this the raccoon card, I feel like you got to give them time to like work on that. And this person, I feel like they're at a point in time where like they've either been working on it or they are working on it, and dating you isn't going to hold them back from working on it. It's going to maybe even give them more reasons to work on that. I feel like not an independence. I feel like this person's very independent and solo, but I feel like not in their living situation. And I feel like they don't like this, but they don't really got nothing driving or pushing them or motivating or encouraging them to leave it other than their own unhappiness. But it's probably financially better. It's just why move out, da da da. I feel like you give this person all the reasons why that they need to kind of like grow up in that department. And I feel like they're ready for it. But if you know, what I mean, and it's like almost like you're like a reward. They get to like lay you down in their bed after like I've made this pretty house. I got this little apartment, whatever it may be. He's like, so I can put you in it. This is like a man that wants to have sex with you and trying to make you scream. Like he wants to turn some music up real loud and tell you to just scream if you want to scream. I don't know. He wants to do you very, very much. All right. He wants to hear if you he just wants to hear how loud you can get. Playfully, lightheartedly. He ain't trying to hurt you. He's just trying to really like y'all have some really loud sex. It's just like, I mean, it wants to try to have loud sex with you. I feel like he doesn't get loud. He might can get loud. He might get loud. He's never got loud with you. Okay, you guys might have never even had sex. That's what I'm saying. He's like, it's almost like he's sitting in his situation, his room, his living situation. He's like, I want to invite her over and turn on my radio and do her in my bed, and he's like, but I can't. He's like, I'm gonna make her scream. I want to make her scream. Like this. He's like, he wants to do you so nasty. He wants to do you all different ways. And I feel like, and he's like, I can't do that here. Never. No, never. Never, 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 never. He could never bring you there for that. Never. Maybe, yeah, if you guys just lay there in bed and watch TV, sure. I feel like, but no, 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 no. This man's like, but if I get my own place, it's like I could bring her there and she can scream as loud as she wants. Something like this. So there's a sense of where this person doesn't want to let you go. They don't want to put you down. They're bonded to you. They have a bond with you. They care about you. This is what they want in life. They want someone to care about. They want someone to focus on. They want someone to help them to naturally motivate them and give them instinctive reasons to like. polish off, I feel like, their adulthood, like in becoming like a full-fledged adult independently. Like this person already pays their bills, they already have their own job, they got their own car, and they got everything, but they don't have their own lease or their own home or anything like this. And wherever they're living, they pay rent. Like this person's not a moocher, okay? I feel like, but this is, you know what I mean? Like, they got to do a whole lot. They're ready for the next step. They realize that they can't even take it, even if they find the perfect partner, which is you, they can't be with you fully without being being independent. And I feel like as a man, like they feel like they need to have their own place. If you're a woman and you have their own place, they can't. They have to match you. They can't not have their own place. It makes them feel like less than a man. Even they got to be your equal or more. You know, they got to be the man, and they're you know what I mean. They're umbrellaing you, you know what I mean, and they're taking care of you, or you guys are at least equals. You know what I mean? So this guy's like trying to become your equal. And I feel like, and the only place he sees himself is where he's not, is I feel like his living situation. So I feel like he's trying to fix that. But I feel like he wants to try to come in before it's even fixed and try to still be with you in spite of it. But I feel like maybe be more open about it. Oh, I can't ever bring you over because of this. He could literally say, soulmate, I can't bring you over because I want to go balls deep in you and make you scream and ride the walls. I'm going to pound the bed so hard it's going to bang. And everyone's going to know what we're doing. So I have to get my own apartment before I can do that. I feel like he would probably be fine with that. That would make sense. You could say, okay, soulmate. Okay, but picture, plan, insight. The answers are there for those who look. With the sun card, which is about answers and stuff. And I feel like this person goes and looks, if that makes sense. He hears news about you. He hears gossip about you. He hears something about you. All right. And he hears about it genuinely. Like he might as well be on the phone when it's happening. He's hearing about it. He knows all about anything that goes on with you, any of your personal dramas, anyone that's ever being mean to you, nasty to you. This person wants to, honestly, this person wants to take them out, wants to remove them from your life. Something like this. You know what I mean? Whoever they are, whether, like I said, whether it's a neighbor, it could be a stranger, it could be a coworker. They don't care. Anyone against you is against them, and that's how this person handles people that are against them. So I feel like this person's trying very hard to take a step back and not take it personally, but they can't help but still do things. So I feel like, and I feel like, and if you told this person, "Can you help me and handle this? I got this problem here, this enemy card," they'd be like, "I'll handle it for you. Don't even ask any questions. I'm done. It's done. Don't worry about it." Something like that. Oh no, don't worry about it. And I feel like, and that problem handles itself. This person can handle problems easily. Okay, but I feel like, but out of respect to you, they won't unless you tell them to. But there is still stuff they'll still do to protect you. And so like I feel like mm, it's almost like I said, like they take it personal. So they're gonna go ahead and do something like a retaliation or something, a warning sign. He lets these people know to back off or some shit like this. Like I said, he's got some type of power over them. He controls something they want. And like I said, this is a dope boy. Mr. Raccoon, are you the dope boy? I can't remember anymore. I think he is the dope boy. Yeah, he might serve these people dope. So he's like, I won't serve you no more. Or dare I say, he might serve you too much. Okay, so point is like he's got a power over these people easily. And I feel like, and he has zero respect for these types of people because they're the enemy card. I feel like you're someone that they're plotting on and doing things to. And I feel like this person's fallen in love with you for reasons that eh, being that no one should ever be doing anything like that to you because you're a good person. And this person knows you're a good person. I don't know, the tarantula card. They feel it, they sense it, they stalk it, they know it. Okay? But overall, I feel like their thoughts and feelings to you, the answers are there for those who look. So I feel like this person's been leaving you clues and signs. And they feel like you've been looking, but you don't know for sure. You're just guessing that maybe that person's around. Maybe like you know what I mean? There's something about like an energetic presence. You feel this person, but there's no reason to believe that person's actually around. They are. And I feel like their thoughts about you, they want to tell you the truth. They this is somebody that's like not even an option. Like say you got 7 people trying to date you. You don't even know necessarily there's 7 people trying to date you because I feel like you're not talking or entertaining any of it. You don't even know that there's this many people trying to talk to you. And this person's not one of those people trying to talk to you, but there's someone that wants to tell all those people to go home. She don't want to talk to you, and I need to talk to her. Like there's a entitlement to it. They feel like they know you, and they can go talk to you. This is somebody that might know your phone number. This makes them feel so good. They feel so like close. They feel closer with you if they have your phone number. You know what I mean? So it's like they know your phone number. They could call you. They know your address. They could go to your house. They know your first and last name. They can Google you. You know what I mean? They know you. They know that you were friends with this person, you were dating this person, or you used to date this person, something like this. So it's like they feel like all those people don't even know you. You know what I mean? Something like that. So this person feels like more superior over anybody that tries to approach you because they've already gotten to know you. They've bonded. They're bonded with you, type of thing, and they feel like this is, you know what I mean? This is special. Ain't nobody gonna. You're never gonna date anybody. You're not gonna date anybody else. You're trying to date them. This is how they're seeing it, and they're gonna try to approach you and date you. The picture plant. I feel like they're gonna tell everybody to go home, and they're gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like this person's gonna take you out and all these things. And I feel like he never has. The night is still young. I feel like he plans on it. This is somebody who's thinking on how they can actually make this love call. Day after day, wheel in the sky. I feel like every day they wonder if they're going to do it. Today's the day I'm going to do it. Today's the day I'm going to do it. And I feel like nothing. But now this drama card, I feel like you got some drama in your life. They're using this maybe as an excuse. This is like somebody that wants to ask if you're okay. Hey, I heard about what happened to you. Are you okay? Or hey, I heard about what happened. Is everything okay? They want to kind of like use it as an excuse to 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 jump into your life. And I feel like this is an idea of theirs. This is what they're thinking on. And I feel like this is what they thought of throughout the night or something like this. Because they hear news about you, something happening to you, and then they think of how they can use it as an excuse to give you a call. Okay? The answers are there for those who look. So this person is like, they want to talk to you. They want to give you answers, and they want to ask you things. They want to get some answers from you. They want to know about what's happened. You know what I mean? This is like somebody who's been like in the shadows. The raccoon card, I feel like they haven't really been full frontally like in your life. They've only like picked up on things that they've seen happening like from the sidelines or whatever. And it's like, so it's like they want to have a conversation with you. Okay, they want to know about any enemies. They want to know about any people that have trying to date you, people that ever have tried to date you. This person's not very jealous. There's a confidence. This person knows you like them or something like this, or they feel like you love them and they love you. So it's like they don't really get jealous if you talk about other people because there's no type of, I don't know, you're with them. There's a superiority in this person. This person's like, you can talk about whoever you used to be with all you want. You're with me now. I don't know, you're with me. This person sees it as you're with me. I don't know, but they want to call you and talk to you and tell you these things. They want to give you this insight. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you that they care about you, that they protect you. They want to tell you that they've been trying to give you signs this whole time. But I think what it is with this tree card, Seven of Cups, I feel like there's a lot of people out there and it confuses the signs. So this person realizes that even though they're giving you clear signs or whatever, you're not necessarily seeing them because they're getting drowned out or ignored because of everyone else throwing shit at you. And then with the tree card, it's about your health too. So you might not even be looking for love offers. So you don't even notice it when this man gives you love offers or compliments or something like this, like a sign or something like that. You might not even think that it could be him because you're not even thinking on the offer or the compliment at all because you're busy with something else, the tree card. Okay, so overall, I feel like this person wants to know more about your health. They want to know how you're doing. They want to lay you down. They want to have sex with you. These are all things they're thinking of. And I feel like, and they're like basically holding the phone in their hand, like right now, wondering, should I contact them now? Should I do it now? Is it a good time now? Is it a good time now? And I feel like this isn't the first time they've done it. All right, journey card, wheel in the sky. I feel like they do this every day, maybe, often. They get some news to you and they think to call you right away, even. Like this person's like ready to snap and they want to talk to you, but they just keep holding back. And okay, something like that. So either way, I hope you enjoyed and that was entertaining. Okay, bye.